Your mortgage rate is sitting around 6.5% right now, and it was not chosen by your local bank manager. It was not even chosen by the Reserve Bank of Australia. It came from a massive, invisible global market that most Australians have never looked at once in their entire lives. There is a machine operating in the background of our economy that quietly prices your mortgage, your car loan, and most importantly, your superannuation account. In 2022, this exact machine caused the safe part of millions of Aussie retirement portfolios to lose a massive chunk of their value in a single year.
Most people who own bonds inside their super do not actually understand how they work. By the end of this video, you will. You will know exactly what a bond is, and you will know exactly what every move in the bond market costs you in real dollars. A bond is simply a loan. When someone needs money, like the Australian government or a massive corporation, and they do not want to go to a bank, they borrow it directly from investors. You hand over a fixed amount of cash, which is called the principal. The government or the company promises you two things in return. First, they promise to pay you a fixed interest payment every year, called the coupon. Second, they promise to give your original principal back on a specific date, called maturity. That is the entire instrument. It is a piece of paper that says, lend me money now, I will pay you interest every year, and I will give you your money back later. Bonds are not complicated. What makes them powerful is the sheer scale at which they operate. The Australian government owes hundreds of billions of dollars in debt. The interest payments alone cost the taxpayer billions every single year. This matters to you because the rate the government pays on that debt is set by the exact same market that prices your mortgage.
There is exactly one rule you need to understand to make sense of your retirement money. When interest rates rise, the price of existing bonds falls. When interest rates fall, the price of existing bonds rises. The two move in opposite directions every single time, without exception. Here is the brutal math of why that happens. Suppose you buy a $1,000 bond paying 3% interest. That bond pays you $30 a year. A few months later, the Reserve Bank hikes interest rates and the government issues brand new bonds paying 5%. Those new bonds pay $50 a year for the same $1,000 investment.
Now imagine you want to sell your older bond. Nobody's going to pay you $1,000 for a bond that only pays $30 when they can buy a new one paying $50. The only way you can sell it is to heavily drop your asking price. You have to drop the price to around $600 just to make the math competitive. You have not lost any future payments. Your bond still pays $30 a year and the government will still hand you $1,000 when it matures. But on paper, right now, your $1,000 investment is only worth $600.
Of all the bonds in the global market, the Australian 10-year government bond matters the most to your daily life. Right now, it is yielding around 4.3%. When a big Aussie bank decides what fixed mortgage rate to offer you, it does not invent the number. It looks at the 10-year government bond and asks a simple question. Why would I lend money to a random bloke in the suburbs for 30 years when I could lend it to the Australian government for 10 years completely risk-free at 4.3%?
The bank would never do that unless you paid them more. So the bank takes the 10-year yield and adds roughly 2 percentage points to compensate for the risk that you might lose your job or default on the loan. The 10-year sits at 4.3%, the bank adds 2%, and suddenly your fixed mortgage rate is 6.3%. The math is brutal and direct. If the 10-year government bond rises by 0.5%, your mortgage rate climbs by exactly the same amount. On a $500,000 mortgage, a 0.5% move in a bond market you have never visited just cost you an extra $160 every single month. That is the bond market handing you a massive bill without ever sending you an invoice.
For decades, financial planners gave the exact same advice to anyone approaching retirement. They said, as you get older, move your super out of risky shares and into safe bonds. The classic balanced superannuation fund, which holds about 60% shares and 40% bonds, was sold as the ultimate conservative safety net. The bonds were supposed to be your financial seatbelt. Then came 2022. Inflation skyrocketed and central banks around the world panicked. They raised interest rates faster than at any point in modern history. Now, apply the golden rule from earlier. When interest rates rise violently, existing bond prices collapse. The safe part of the Australian super system got absolutely hammered. High-quality government bonds had their worst year in recorded history. Retirees opened their super statements and saw that their safe, balanced funds had dropped by 10 or 15%. The seatbelt did not catch anyone. It was attached to the exact same crash. There is a single number that explains why some super funds got hit much harder than others. It is called duration, and it is printed on every single bond fund's fact sheet. Most Aussies never look at it. Duration is a rough mathematical estimate of how much a bond fund will lose for every 1% rise in interest rates. Consider an Aussie retiree with $300,000 sitting in a conservative bond option inside their super. If that fund has a duration of 6, a 1% rise in interest rates costs them roughly 6% of their money. That is an $18,000 loss on paper.
If they are invested in long-term government bonds with a duration of 15, that exact same rate hike costs them 15%. That is a $45,000 loss. Same retiree, same $300,000 balance, same interest rate move. The only difference is the duration of the bonds their fund manager bought. Most people who own bonds inside their super have absolutely no idea what their duration is. They were simply told bonds are safe, so they stopped reading. Duration is the difference between a small scratch and a broken leg.
There is one more piece of the bond market you must understand, because it predicts the future better than any politician or economist on the television. It is called the yield curve. The yield curve is just a simple line graph. It plots the interest rates of government bonds from short-term loans, like 3 months, all the way out to 30 years. Normally, the curve slopes upward. A 10-year bond pays a higher interest rate than a 1-year bond. This makes sense. The longer you tie your money up, the more risk you take. So the government has to pay you a higher interest rate to convince you to do it. But occasionally, the curve inverts. Short-term interest rates rise higher than long-term rates. When a 1-year bond pays you more interest than a 10-year bond, the market is broken. When this happens, the bond market is making a massive, terrifying prediction. It expects the economy to slow down so violently that the central banks will be forced to slash interest rates to prevent a disaster. An inverted yield curve has preceded almost every single major economic recession in modern history. The bond market does not yell, but when the yield curve inverts, it is flashing a massive red warning light on the dashboard of the economy. Let us bring this back to your wallet today. Right now, the major Australian banks are paying absolute peanuts on their standard savings accounts. Some are paying less than 1% interest. Meanwhile, short-term Australian government bonds and term deposits are yielding over 4.5%. High-yield savings accounts are paying over 5%. All of these options are extremely safe. Term deposits and savings accounts are protected by the Australian government guarantee up to $250,000 per bank. Short-term bonds are backed by the taxpayer. If you have $50,000 sitting in a lazy bank account earning 1%, you are making $500 a year. If you move that exact same cash into a high-yield account or a short-term bond earning 5%, you make $2,500 a year. Leaving your cash sitting at a big bank costs you $2,000 every single year in interest that you could have collected without taking on any extra risk. Do not pay the lazy tax. The bond market is not a boring game played by men in suits in Sydney or Wall Street. It is the invisible engine that prices your house, your savings, and your retirement. Every single dollar in your financial life is touched by it. The people who understand how it works are not smarter than you. They just learned the rules. Log into your superannuation portal this week. Look at the product disclosure statement for your specific investment option. Find out how much of your money is sitting in fixed interest or bonds, and find out what the duration is. Know what you are holding before the Reserve Bank makes their next move. If this video helped you understand the financial system a little better, hit the like button so it reaches more Australians. Drop a comment below and let me know if your super took a massive hit during the 2022 bond crash. If you want to support an old bloke keeping the financial industry honest, click the join button below to become a member of the channel. I'm the Retired Aussie, and I will see you in the next one.